Hey, my name is Zach Grove and I'm the president of Armada Global. Armada Global is a risk management firm that offers investigative intelligence and security solutions to individuals and organizations. And our mission is pretty simple, it's to mitigate risk for our clients. So in the context of the Global Switchboard, we provide a number of services to help travelers who are heading overseas mitigate risk. And by mitigating risk, we just mean trying to be prepared for traveling abroad, knowing what the risks are so that you can take active measures to avoid that type of situation. We provide security assessments on project locations overseas. So if you're traveling abroad to Africa, for example, at least you know what the concerns are there, the health concerns, the security concerns, and you can do your due diligence before you ever leave. We also provide security awareness training, which is just a seminar that we put on for folks here, that we go through security best practices so that when they go abroad, they know, they have that background knowledge. And in addition to that, we also provide traveler tracking and emergency communication capabilities. So even if you're off-grid someplace, you have a connectivity back home that if you do run into an emergency situation, you can relay that information. Well, there's a number of issues. There's health concerns, obviously, and then as far as security, terrorism and kidnapping concerns can be a threat in certain parts of the world. Not so much domestically here in Pittsburgh, but there's a lot of, it kind of varies, but most of the time the security threats revolve around criminal elements. And the more you know before you travel or you go into a location, the more you can prepare and take active measures to try and avoid, situations like that. So we're big on avoiding threats before they ever materialize. From an area about 2 hours east of here, I went to work for the CIA prior to 9/11. And then 9/11 happened, and I was an operations officer with them. So I got to travel the world, all to the Middle East, all over the place. And through that travel and working with partners abroad, I really gained an appreciation for foreign cultures. And whenever we started our company up in Pittsburgh, that certainly was something that we wanted to, get engaged with and be a part of. So. We wanted to take our security expertise and kind of make it available as a resource to other organizations that are focused on, global issues.
When we first started partnering with Armada Global, we sat down and discussed how we could partner in an innovative way, what types of activities and vetting could be done to make sure that our participants around the world were safer than they'd ever been before. Zach from Armada Global suggested that we consider using a satellite tracking beacon in communities that are extremely remote. This in the year 2015 might not sound extremely vital, but where we work, there oftentimes are no networks, no cell towers, no internet, no landlines even. And so for the first time in our 21-year history, we can see where our students are in real time, and so can their parents, whether they're in the Brazilian Amazon, thousands of miles away from a cell tower, or rural Tanzania. And it has brought a lot of peace of mind, constituents and to our staff members as well.
The Global Switchboard, I think it's a tremendous testament to what they've been able to do just by reaching out to these various dispersed organizations in the Pittsburgh area who are focused on global issues and getting them to come into a building all together. I think that was quite an achievement in and of itself, but the collaboration opportunities that have emerged from that by just being co-located, I think even speaks volumes more about what they're doing. I know we've partnered with Amzaji to provide security services, and they've opened up doors for us into the education abroad sector. It's helped us to develop new service offerings. So just what the Switchboard is doing is certainly making organizations more efficient and effective. As far as the more broader context of Pittsburgh, Pittsburgh's always impressed me for being a relatively small city and just the global footprint here, whether it was the G20 back in 2009, I believe, some of the large corporations here that are working all across the globe, and then the nonprofits here. It's just, there's a large footprint of globally engaged organizations here, and it's impressive to see that for, like I said, a pretty small city.